Okay, so the upcoming new moon in Leo, interesting one. For me, straight away, when I think of Leo, I think about um, it's kind of like this feeling that, like a childlike innocence, a childlike wonder. Um, Leo is ruled by the sun and also the fifth house in astrology. So it is the sort of uh, house of the child, and very much like that childlike wonderment. So that innocence, and what I also thought was like wanting to kind of feel free of boundaries. And now with this new moon, there is a square to Uranus, and so it's even stronger in terms of this issue about boundaries, wanting to feel free from restricted boundaries. Because if there's an issue with restricted boundaries, then it's going to have that pulling effect of feeling sort of like, not feeling free. The other thing is that it's conjuncting Mars. So if you put Leo as the sign together, and then you've got Mars, the planet, which rules Aries, but it's a fiery planet. And so it wants action and it wants immediate results. Okay, so with Mars, it's like, I want this now, I want this now, I want this immediately. So it goes back to that childlike quality, like children. Especially you see like toddlers, they want things straight away. It's like, I want it now. It's that feeling of impatience. I want it now. There's no way I'm going to wait. And so with this new moon conjuncting Mars and then the square to Uranus, it's like, movement, action, straight away, wanting to do things with this feeling of impatience. But it's a good sort of like aspect with what's going on to get things initiated, to get things started. So if you've been waiting to do something that you want to do, now is the time. Start now. And you don't have to wait till Sunday or Monday. Start now, because the new moon starts to work, like a day or so before, and it carries on for a couple of weeks. So start now. That thing that you wanted to do, get going. Because if you don't, then the other side to it is going to be the feelings of frustration. Oh, I can't do this, or I didn't do this. Feelings of anger. You may begin to start feeling sort of angry with yourself afterwards, or, with other people. So the frustration and anger, and then the anxiety and other sort of negative emotions that start to sort of like kick in. So if you want to sort of like, move beyond all those negative emotions and really make this work for you, whatever plans you've been thinking of or had in mind, then, get going, start working on them. Because it's kind of like a very much a movement kind of energy. So gets things moving. The other thing is that the degree that it is, it's kind of like, some people think that it might be 0 degrees or 1 degrees, but whether it's 0 or 1 degrees, it's kind of very early on, and so it's the beginning. So it's again very much the start of things, initiating of things. It's that time where you initiate things. It's the time when you start things. It's the new beginnings. So whatever it is you want to do, whatever dreams, goals, plans you've been thinking of for some time, now is the time to do it. Get on with it. And if you want to know, in terms of, I can give you an example of how this has manifested for me. It's like, I have been to Bali before, but there was a retreat that I got really drawn to, that I wanted to do out there. And so I got cracking straight away, got my loan sorted out to pay for the retreat, got my books ordered, started planning my packing, you know, the clothes I was going to buy, etc., etc. So all this, you know, started to sort of like manifest very quickly. And the action is a very strong word here with this combination of planetary aspects, because it's all about taking action. So I started to take the action, and everything has been falling into place. So that's leading up to it. Now I fly out on Wednesday, and so it's just after the new moon, and so everything leading up to it has been about me getting into place that action. And it, you know, that action is even including going to the airport, getting on the flight, flying to the retreat, you know, and then sort of like, you know, starting the retreat. This is all the goals, the you know, the planning, the manifestation of it all. And so, you know, it's about you getting on with it and making it happen. Okay, so hopefully you will, and thank you for watching my video. If you want to see other work that I do, you can visit my website www.transpersonalakash.com or www.jasnu.com. I do a lot of psychotherapy work, astrology. I do lots of rituals and ceremonies. I'm working with astro-shamanic work, and I have got an upcoming retreat to Morocco next year that I'm planning, working with a lot of astro-shamanism, where we're doing rituals and ceremonies. So keep an eye out through the website for details. And thank you again for watching. Have a lovely day. Namaste.